What up, people? This is Shivam from smartbranology.com, and today I thought I'm gonna just give you a little bit of review of this book called Perennial Seller, and it's by one of my favorite authors and marketers, Ryan Holiday. I've also taken up his growth hacking course. Amazing course. So what this book, actually the fun thing is, what I learned from Ryan Holiday was also this one, because I wasn't taking enough notes. So if you look at a lot of pages, these are like kind of my notes that I've been taking in this from this book. But anyways, this book is divided into two main parts. One is creating the best product ever, like whatever you can create, and creating something excellent. Second part is marketing it and putting it out to the world, and helping people with the product that you've created. So the subtitle of the book is The Art of Making and Marketing Work That Lasts. So now if you look at a lot of things today, they don't really sustain over years of time. A lot of companies, a lot of businesses, a lot of products, they come and they go within a couple of years, maybe max. And so what we want to achieve is we want to sustain the period of time, like maybe 50 years, 100 years. But to be able to do that, the process that we have to use is way different than what we would otherwise. And the main thing with this is we have to first, number one, focus on the product. We have to make the best product ever. So we have to put in the time that is required to make the product better. It is not just about shipping the work, it is about learning new things. It is about putting them into existence. And not only just, maybe let's say if I want to write a book, so it is not just about me writing a book and just putting it out. I have to put in as much time as I can, not just to write the book and perfect the editing part, but also on the cover, also on what is written here. Smallest of things to biggest of things, they have to be paid attention to very, very deeply in order to actually make the work that lasts. And then the second part that Ryan talks about is marketing it. This is something that a lot of artists and a lot of creators, they miss, and that is that we believe that the cream is going to rise to the top. Today there is so much noise, especially if you're using social media. So one of the stats that I talk about is there are over 10 million posts every single day on Instagram, and there is more than 400 hours of content posted on YouTube every single minute. To be able to push through that, it's not just about the cream rises to the top. We have to be able to leverage the system that is social media, that is online marketing, that is internet, and to have that word of mouth going automatically over a period of time, because at the end it's word of mouth that is important. But to be able to put that word of mouth on steroids, we have to know what works, what doesn't, and what marketing channels to use and how to use them. And so he does not really specifically talks about marketing channels in this book, because marketing channels change. Facebook exists today, maybe tomorrow it won't. Look at MySpace, look at Twitter. So what he talks about is the way of thinking that is going to remain consistent based on the human psychology and what people think and how people talk about products. So number one thing that he talks about, which is something I've talked about as well, is building a platform, is building an email list, something that you control. So I don't control my social media accounts, but I do control my email list. So I have to build an email list of people who I can directly reach, and these are the people I keep giving value before my product comes out. So what, for example, Ryan did was he knew that he has to have a platform. Now he handled marketing for American Apparel, and after that so he's been always into writing. So what he thought of was, okay, I want an email list. What should I send emails about? So what he thought of was, I read a lot of books. What I can do is I can start sending out emails about book recommendations. So he started sending this monthly book recommendations, and over a period of time, this email list is now more than 80,000 people. So now so he's written 6 or 7 books. So one time, there's 1 month where the book that he recommends to those 80,000 people is his own book. So he created that platform to be able to get that initial set of users, initial set of people who are going to consume his product, which in this case is a book, and that are going to talk to other people about it, because he's made the product the best version that product can be. So it is worthy of being talked about to other people. Like, I only talk about some specific piece of content or a product to my friend if it makes me look good. Subconsciously, that's all I want. I want myself to look good, so I share certain products that are going to make me look good. And if that book makes me look smart and makes me look good, I will share it with my friends. And if I like it, now I love this book, so I've shared it with a lot of friends. Here I am making a video to all 600 of you, and then this video gets shared to all the 11,000 people on Facebook, and then this goes to the email list, which is about 400 people. Then this book goes on to my Instagram, which is another about 110,000 people. That is a lot of people just from like Ryan putting out a book. So what you want to do is, of course, you have to make the best product. Now, if this book was not good, I would not have done that. But not only he wrote the book in the best possible way, but he also has been sending me book recommendations. He's been publishing articles. So he has brought me in to his world, and he's given me a lot of value. Now I want to pay him back apart from just buying the book. What I'll do is I'll share it with my friends. I'll ask you to buy it. I'll ask my friends to buy his book, because it is a great book and it will change your life. So that is the art of perennial selling, which is making work that lasts and then marketing it in a way that it makes it last even longer. So this is what this whole book is about. He talks about a lot of great examples. He's an amazing marketer. He has written amazing books which go crazy. And if you follow me, you already know I'm big into stoicism and philosophy. So he's the guy who kind of got me into stoicism and philosophy. And I'm also writing an article these days about Marcus Aurelius and the lessons learned. It is going to be a huge 5,000-6,000 word article, which probably can also be published as a booklet. But this is the guy who got me introduced to stoicism. So anyways, it's a great book. You might want to catch it as soon as possible. What I can do is I can put my affiliate link from Amazon in the description below. You can just click and visit. And mind you, if you use my link, I get paid a little bit of commission from Amazon. And see, that's my way of providing you information. And if you want to support me and my channel, you can use the link in the description to buy it, or you can just search for Perennial Seller or Ryan Holiday on Amazon and you'll find it. It's that simple. So I'm kind of also building my platform at the same time while providing you good content. That's exactly what I'm doing. So in case, I also do a book recommendations news list. I do productivity and performance enhancement newsletter on your email. So if you're interested in signing up for that, it's smartbranology/YouTube, smartbranology.com/YouTube. I'm gonna put the link in the description below. You can join that as well. And make sure to subscribe so you get to know whenever I put new videos out about books, about productivity tips, performance enhancement, and tiny bit of marketing, because I am a marketing consultant. I am also working on my company and working with clients, helping them with marketing. So yeah, you'll find a lot of updates and a lot of good stuff that I learn along the way. And yeah, I love to share all of that stuff with you. I'm going to see you in the next video. All right.